Hello and welcome to Stuff and Things and That, and I'll feature What Am I Playing? This game is Dead Cells we're looking at today. Um, so Dead Cells is available on multiple platforms. I'm playing it at the minute on the Switch. I believe it is on free with Game Pass at the moment. So if you've got Game Pass for either the PC or the Xbox One or Series X, then you can play it on there. It's also, I believe, available on the PC, etc. So Dead Cells is a roguelike game. Follows a lot of the structures of a lot of roguelikes. You have a single run, and you have various progressions that you can carry over to future runs. So at the start of the game here, this is relatively early on. All we have available to us are a sword and a bow and arrow. So sword with the Y button there, and the bow and arrow with the X. You can roll to dodge attacks. Got your health bar on the bottom there, and also a vial of health you can use to get your health back if you take damage. Got our map in the bottom right corner there, and we're back at the start there. General idea, get to the end of the level. There are bosses hidden throughout some of the levels. The levels themselves are procedurally generated, so you'll roughly never see the same level twice. You pick up coins, as you can see there, got 1,237 coins, and you pick up souls or cells of monsters you defeat. That was one there, that blue orb. They get traded in at the end of levels for extra weapons and power-ups. Now this is a little tentacle creature thing which opens up part of the map, so you can see there is an item up there which we can't quite reach. We need to unlock the ability to make that vine grow so we can then climb up to that part. Unlocking that ability comes later on in the game. These teleports let you zip around to different parts of the level, so you can go in there, select the level, part of the level that you want to go back to, and carry on from there. These chests sometimes have different types of weapons in them, or money or what have you. We can see shield. I don't actually like shields, so I'm just going to leave that. I don't use shields very much in this game. You can shoot your arrows in midair, so you can jump to avoid being hit. You can do a slam down attack as well, which is quite effective. And those purple creatures, they throw orbs at you, so slam down, kill them. These scrolls of power. You've got 3 different types that you can select. Survival, Tactics, Brutality. Each of your weapons there you can see in the bottom. The sword is a red weapon. The bow and arrow is a green weapon. You'll get other types of weapons later on. Survival gives you healing abilities, that sort of thing. So you've actually got the choice here of how to upgrade your character. So I'm going to pick red for the time being because I'm predominantly using the sword. So that gives me an extra 15% damage with red items and an extra 65% health. So that's that, duck that. This little tomb type thing here, again, that's another ability that you can open up later on that teleports you to another part of the map. So again, plenty of gameplay elements to unlock. Shops as well, where you can buy different weapons. Now, unfortunately, don't have enough coin right now to buy a different weapon, but certainly that's another aspect of the game. So you can see there, this guy is guarding a hammer, so we'll just pick that hammer up. And we can see that is a... oh, I've not picked it up. There we go. That is a lot slower, but it does a lot more damage. Now these items are traps. You can use them, they fire out, and you can actually throw them from halfway up ladders and stuff, so they're quite good for taking out creatures that to stop you from having to get down there and get your own hands dirty. So they can be quite effective at that. These scrolls, you have to carry them to the end of a level in order to unlock that item. So if I manage to get to the end of this level with that scroll intact, then I will unlock the ability to purchase that item on a future run. So all of the power-ups you're getting, etc. at the moment are purely for this run, but anything you pick up on scrolls will carry forward to future runs. The scroll of power there. So what I'm going to do here, because I've got a trap, I'm going to use a purple scroll, because that will both enhance the power of my bow and that trap on the ZR button there. Got another chest here, so there'll be another bonus in there. Now this is a good one, the wolf trap. That will literally lock people down so they can't chase after you. So I'll show you that once we find some enemies. Here we go. So put that down, he runs, he can't follow me anymore. Oh. Except it didn't work on him, so we'll wait till the cooldown refreshes and we'll try again. There you go, so he's now stuck there and he's taken a little bit of damage. He won't chase after me anymore. I'll just finish him off. So we're at the end of the level now. You can see here there are various different things you can examine. There'll be beds and prison cells, and doors, just give you a little bit of flavor text. So when you finish a level, you get a sort of a in-between worlds type thing. Apologies, got a plane flying overhead there. So these doors give you bonuses. So this first door, if you complete the level within 2 minutes, you get a bonus through that door. If you complete the level without taking any damage and can't kill 30 monsters, you will get that bonus also. They're locked at the moment because I didn't achieve either of those objectives. This chapter is where you spend your souls. So at the moment we've unlocked a couple of things. So we've unlocked the healing flask there, we've unlocked the gold reserve, which lets you carry money over to a future run. 25 coin to unlock recycling, so this will allow us to sell items we don't need to get a bit more coins, so we've not unlocked that yet. Any future blueprints you get will also appear here, so in order to unlock them. So I obviously found the double crossbow blueprint on a previous run and I've spent 7 cells there so far to unlock that. So on a future run, if I spend another 7 in there, that will unlock permanently and I'll be able to use that. This one gives you mutations, so there's various different things here. Again, these just apply to the current run. You're free to pick whatever you like on there. I think you can have up to 3 or 4 of these on the go at once, but you can only pick 1 per level. So we'll have that one. So if I'm close to a deployed skill, it does an extra 11% damage, so we'll have that. Fill up our health and our healing flask, and on to the next level. There are quite a few variations in themes to the levels. There's like battlements where you're jumping on top of castle ramparts. There's sewers where you're climbing up pipes and what have you. There we go, we just unlocked an achievement there. Oops. There are also secrets, so I'm actually trying to find this secret here. I'll get to that in a moment. So we can see here there's a scroll for some assassin's daggers. So if I make it to the end of this level without dying, then that blueprint will unlock and I'll be able to use that in a future run. The different level designs also come with different enemy designs. Some of them are relatively basic and simple, others are quite tricky. This level has elevators taking you to different parts of the zone. And there's also traps that need to be avoided in some levels as well. Not do a very good job of that. So I've not unlocked that ability yet, so I can't go through that portal. Let's go back to there. Okay, so this is giving us a choice of Firebrands, which is a weapon that will replace either my hammer or my bow, or an upgraded Wolf Trap 2. Now you can see straight away it'll compare what you're replacing with. Well, I've already got Wolf Trap 2, so there's no point in getting that. So if we get the Firebrands, we can compare it to the Nutcracker, so we can see the DPS on the Firebrands is a lot lower, but it's probably quicker. So we can just pick that up and give it a test. So that's actually throwing fire. So that's probably going to replace a bow. So we'll pick that Nutcracker back up and we'll swap the Firebrand over for the bow. So we've still got our Nutcracker and we've got the Firebrand there. As you can see, you can either open a door or you can smash through it depending on your take. Okay, so we're about to fight a boss now. This boss will unlock the ability to use those vines. So this is a boss room. Generally identified by these stone room things here. So set down a trap there so he can't chase after us. Let's set him on fire a bit. Get out of his way. Hit him with a hammer. And he's gone. And that's the artifact which will unlock the ability to use those vines. There we go. I believe there's 4 or 5 different abilities. One of them unlocks a wall jump, so you notice this area which we saw back here. There. Once you've unlocked the wall jump, you'll be able to bounce and jump all the way up there and get whatever hidden items are up the top of there. Another one, like I say, opens up those tomb areas that you can go through. Another ability lets you smash down through these things here, so you can smash that down and that'll open up another hidden passageway. So these abilities unlock the further you get into the game. My main save on this is on the Xbox, but I've completed the game on there, so I thought just to show you some of the early stuff, we'd play on the Switch. Some doors are locked there which you need special keys for. Again, those keys don't become apparent until later on in the game. So now I've unlocked that vine ability. That will be there for future runs. It doesn't just unlock for this run. So if I was to die now and I'd start back at level 1, that'd be okay because I would have that ability unlocked to use in a future run. So yeah, I like this game because it's fast, it's slick, the controls are just so smooth, it feels so good to actually pull off the combos. You're not fighting against the controls like you are in a lot of games like this. It just runs really well and you can pull off some amazing tricks and stuff, like locking them and getting out the way of big bosses. Some games like this can be a little bit unfair with the controls. With this game, if you make a mistake or if you die, you die because you've messed up, not because the game is too punishing or whatever. And I'm about to die now, actually. Oof, just got out of the way there. Quickly just take a brief look at this 3rd level and call it there. So like I say, in between levels you get this sort of area where you can spend your souls. So if I was to now spend 5 souls on this blood sword, that is now permanently unlocked. I've got that and I can use it going forward. Spend another 6 cells on that so I can sell items later on. There we go, I've unlocked that, so I'll equip that straight away now. Replace my nutcracker with it. There we go. And now we can get our second mutation. I like my traps, so I'll keep buffing my traps with the mutations there. And then on to level 3. So a lot of the gameplay elements have been borrowed from other games, like Rogue Legacy, Metroid, that kind of thing. So there's a lot of familiar tropes here, but the way it all stitched together is really quite unique. Oh, I've got another boss fight straight away here. Right. That's done. And what's that going to unlock? Permanent rune unlocks custom mode. Alright, yeah, so you can customize the character later on, so you can change the colour of your character. There are different skins you can unlock. Obviously, this is the base skin you start the game off with. Okay, so I'm just gonna drop to my death now. Okay, so you lose the cells that you'd captured once you die, but anything you'd unlocked in those shops in the interim, they stay unlocked, and you can use those for future runs. And you can unlock various upgrades as well. So at the moment, I believe we can only carry over 500 coin to a future run. So everything from an old run is there. So we can see, yeah, 500 coin. You can upgrade that later on, so you can actually carry over 2,000 coin. Likewise, the healing vial in the bottom left corner there, that will only allow 1 heal. You can keep upgrading that in the shops later on to allow further heals going forward. All the weapons you unlock will appear in these vials up at the top there, so the more you unlock, the more populated that comes. This is where you do your customization. So you go in here and change your skins, change the colour, that sort of thing. Again, not really groundbreaking stuff, but for people who like that kind of stuff, you can customize your character. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You've got your time attack modes and various things. There's daily challenge, where it seeds a specific map and gives you daily challenges to do. You get randomized items at the start here, so you'll further in the game you'll get different swords, different shields, and different bows that'll appear here to choose from. Likewise, there'll be different traps that will appear later on as well. So yeah, that is Dead Souls. Like I say, it's available on multiple platforms. I'm playing on the Switch here, but Xbox, PlayStation, PC, it's pretty much everywhere, and comes highly recommended. If you just want to play for 10, 20 minutes, half an hour, or even have a good 3-hour session on it, it fits all those categories. Anyway, thanks for watching, and catch you again next time on a What Am I Playing? Bye for now.